Behind the charm of Ted Bundy were countless stolen lives, and the echoes of his victims still haunt America today. Today in this video we explores the tragic stories of Ted Bundy's victims and the lasting impact his crimes had on families, survivors, and law enforcement. Beyond the headlines and courtroom drama, we dive into the lives that were stolen, the pain endured by loved ones, and the survivors who bravely spoke out. We also uncover how Bundy's reign of terror changed the way America investigates and understands serial killers, shaping the FBI's future and leaving behind a dark legacy. But before we start, make sure you have seen the part 1 and 2. In part 1 of this series, we uncovered Ted Bundy's early life, his chilling double personality, and the methods he used to deceive his victims. Then, in part 2, we explored his shocking escapes, the terrifying accounts of survivors, and the dramatic courtroom moments that shook the nation. If you haven't watched those yet, I recommend checking them out first so you can follow the full journey before we continue with the heartbreaking impact his crimes left behind. Let's start. They weren't just names in police files. Ted Bundy's victims were young women with bright futures, students, daughters, sisters, and friends. Each one had dreams, ambitions, and a life that was cruelly cut short. But how did Bundy, a man who seemed so ordinary, lure them in? Bundy often pretended to be injured, wearing a fake cast or asking for help carrying books. To his victims, he looked vulnerable, harmless even. But in reality, that kindness was a mask hiding a predator. And this mask of charm gave him the power to strike again and again. Not every woman fell victim to Bundy's cruelty. Some escaped and lived to tell their terrifying story. Carol DaRonch managed to escape from Bundy after he lured her into his car by pretending to be a police officer. Nita Neary, a student at Florida State University, narrowly escaped during Bundy's infamous attack at the Chi Omega sorority house, and her testimony later placed him at the scene. Others, like Cheryl Thomas, survived brutal assaults, carrying the physical and emotional scars but also the strength to share their stories. These survivors turned their pain into power, helping ensure Bundy could never hurt anyone again. Their survival wasn't just a miracle, it became a turning point in stopping him. In courtrooms across America, mothers, fathers, and friends faced the unthinkable. They spoke of the daughters they lost, of birthdays that would never come again. Their heartbreak gave the world a glimpse into the true cost of Bundy's crimes. But Bundy's impact wasn't only personal, it reshaped the way America fights crime. Because of Bundy, police learned to share information across states. His crimes helped shape the FBI's behavioral analysis unit, pushing forward the science of criminal profiling and forensic psychology. Even in death, Bundy left behind a dark legacy, one that changed the fight against killers forever. Today, Bundy's name may be infamous, but it is the victims who must never be forgotten. They were more than statistics. They were lives full of light, extinguished too soon. And while Bundy is gone, their stories must live on. You are watching Twisted Truths, where crimes are solved and justice is done. Do you think Ted Bundy's crimes could have been stopped earlier if police communication between states was stronger at the time? Comment down below. Please make sure you like and subscribe, because this is just the beginning.